What's going on, beautiful folks? Welcome to another episode of Mornings with Lee Hammock, your favorite self-aware narcissist. Today, we're going to be talking about how narcissists love the chase. The chase. They love when you chase them, and they love to chase after you. It's just the chaotic nature, y'all. I think we can all understand this. That there are a lot of narcissists and toxic people out there, right? That are like suffer from chronic boredom. I'm not saying, I feel like there are so many narcissists that suffer from chronic boredom that it should be like part of the diagnostic criteria. Like they should add a 10th trait of narcissism. And the number 10 should be chronic boredom, because there's a lot of narcissists and toxic people that absolutely suffer from it, right? So when you're bored in a relationship, you start to cheat. You start to look outside the relationship. You start to do chaotic things within the confines of the relationship to get unbored, so to speak, to add a little thrill to everything, to add a little thrill to things and whatnot. This happens to so many people in relationships with narcissistic people, right? So in these so as I said, when they get bored, something has to change. Something has to switch up. Something has to happen. So you know what happens? Typically, they break up with you. They cheat on you. They lie to you. They do something. Or you break up with them. You feel that they're bored. You can't do anything to change the fact that they're bored, and you leave them. And they chase you. Or they leave you and you chase after them. They love the chase because it makes the relationship not boring. Like, you ever seen somebody, like, you ever broke up with a narcissist, right? Or a toxic person, whoever. You ever broke up with them, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they just start like giving you everything you want. Like they try to become the person that they were in the beginning. They try their hardest to win you back over. They do a lot of different things, right? You've been in that situation before where you've worked super hard to, like I said, the narcissist has worked extremely hard to get back into your life. They go above and beyond. They're changing their behaviors. They're being good. They're doing it all right. It's because they like doing it, because it's the chase. They're chasing after you. It gives them a high. And guess what happens? Guess what happens when they get you? When they get you, like when you finally decide to give them another chance, when you finally decide to forgive them and reconcile with them, guess what happens? After a little while, the stuff that they're doing, it gets turned off. They stop doing it because they don't need to anymore. Like, oh, I'm bored again. It was fun trying to get you back. It was fun chasing after you. But when I got you, it's super boring again. And now I'm going to leave again. Or now you're going to leave me again. This cycle continues. That's why one of the most frequent terms that I hear when I'm talking to survivors and thrivers of narcissistic abuse, when I'm talking to survivors, one of the most frequent terms that I hear is that we were on and off. The relationship was on and off for X amount of time. The relationship was on and off for a year, 6 years, 10 years, 17 years. I think 17 is either 17 or 26 was the longest I heard of a relationship being on and off. So 17 years or 10 years, whatever, of on and off. I always ask people, what causes the off? If you're in an on and off relationship right now, ask yourself, what causes the off? Is it because your partner seems like they get disconnected, and then y'all end up breaking up, and then they end up chasing after you, and then they get reconnected, and then the cycle happens again? Or the other side of things to be true as well. They break up with you unexpectedly, make you feel like you're not worthy, make you feel like you're not deserving of love, devalue you, and then all of a sudden they leave you, and then you're chasing after them. And then guess what happens? If they decide to give you another chance, same situation applies. They might be happy that you're chasing after them, but once they get you, or once you get them back, but once they allow you back into their life, guess what happens? They get bored again. And when they get bored again, the cycle continues. It's all about the chase. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's all about the chase. There are a lot of narcissists out there that just enjoy the chase because it works. Yeah, it works. Let's just be real. It works. Like them chasing after you, they enjoy it because it works. It serves them chasing after you serves the purpose in their life, and they like it. Like I said, or you chasing after them, they might keep pushing you away, pushing you away, and then guess what? Out of nowhere, they give you another shot. They're like, well, go ahead and come over here. Let's go ahead and talk. We can talk now, I guess. We can go ahead and chat it up. We can go ahead and talk. We can go ahead and do this. We can go ahead and do that. And they'll continue to mess with you over and over again because they like, y'all, I'm just telling you, they get a rise out of it. There are a lot of toxic narcissistic people that enjoy this. Like, they love the chase. They love it. I did a video very recently about how narcissists, like, some of them get angry if you don't chase them. Some of them, let's be real. Some narcissists will break up with you on purpose just to test to see if you care. They just want to test you to see if you care about them at all. So they'll break up with you on purpose as a test. Believe that sounds stupid. Yeah, absolutely it sounds stupid because it is stupid. They'll break up with you to see if you care. They'll break up with you to see what type of emotional reaction that they can get from you. They'll break up with you because they feel a certain type of way. They get bored and they want you to chase after them. So they love the chase. That's why sometimes when after they break up with you and you're crying or you're begging them or you're blowing their phone up or you're on FaceTime with them or you're Zooming them or you're on a Zoom call or something, Skype, Duolingo, whatever it is, that's why they'll smirk. It's like duper's delight. They get a rise out of your sadness. They get a rise out of your hurt. They get a rise out of your pain. They get a rise from you chasing after them. They love the chase. Narcissistic people, a lot of us absolutely do love the chase, y'all. And I know people are like, well, that sounds crazy. Y'all, it is. It's it's literally a warped ass mindset. There's nothing normal about it. It's a warped mindset to want to wake up one day in a relationship, be bored, and break up with somebody. And they break up with you, right? Just to see if you care. Like they'll break up with you today and be back with you tomorrow because they want to see if you can care. They want to see if you care. Y'all know, I feel like a lot of narcissists have abandonment issues, and they just like abandonment issues on top of boredom. I want to see if you care, and I'm bored. That's what I was saying earlier. A lot of times they'll get angry if you don't chase after them. Like if they break up with you on purpose, and like they've done this before. Let's say this is a recurring pattern in your relationship. What causes the off in these on and off relationships? Well, they can just keep breaking with me out of nowhere, and I'll beg for them to come back, and they'll come back, and we'll do it again the next week, a month later. I'm just tired. So guess what happens? If you just when they finally break up with you again, expecting you to chase after them, and you don't call them, you don't text them, you don't start writing them emails and showing up at their house or whatever, if you're not going crazy, they will get mad and accuse you of having someone else. They'll accuse you of moving on fast. They'll accuse you of doing what they probably have already been doing, or probably already have done. They'll just accuse you. They'll get very accusatory and just mess with you, y'all. Like I said, y'all know I like to keep it hot and ready, like a Little Caesars pizza, don't I? Like I said, Lee, y'all, Little Caesars. Somebody tag Little Caesars here. But seriously. They like to do this, y'all. It's about the chase. It's about the thrill. It's the thrill of it. They love it. Like I said, am I one of those people that used to love that type of stuff? Yeah, back in the past, I might have done it a time or two. I'm not saying that to be braggadocious. A lot of people are like, Lee, you're something you're bragging. It's not like you're happy for hurting people. No, I'm not happy for hurting anybody. But I'm just giving y'all that perspective right there to show you, to give you the internal look at the mind of a narcissistic person. Because I have a personality disorder. It's my mind is kind of warped sometimes. I have a warped mindset sometimes, but that allows me. I'm super aware of the warpedness of my mind, and that allows me to dig deeper and help y'all to understand the mindset behind some of the behaviors. You know what I mean? Understand the mindset behind some of this stuff. It really, really does. So it's like my plan is to wake up as many people as I possibly can to the perversion of this personality disorder. So you can you can understand this game that they're playing. So you can stop playing the game. Like it's like it literally is like they're handing you a PlayStation controller, wanting you to play with them. You know what I'm saying? They're handing you a PlayStation controller, wanting you to play the game with them. And this is what you have to understand. You don't have to play. You don't have to play the game with them, y'all. You're not required to pick up that controller and play this same crazy ass weirdo game with them. The on and off breakup, that you don't care about me. You never cared about me. I'm going to hurt myself if you don't come back to me. You must be cheating on me because you don't care. Narcissists get down to the nitty gritty. Narcissists love to chase y'all. They just do. And y'all, just let you know, holiday season is coming up. Y'all know it's called Narc season. We have a online workshop coming up called Narc season, navigating the holidays with narcissists and toxic people. It goes over the holiday Hoover, holiday discard, why narcissists ruin the holidays, game plans, how to deal with parents and toxic family members. There's a lot going on in this workshop. You can find more about it at mentalhealness.net/events. Go ahead and get registered for the little live webinar. It's online. I know we've been doing the in-person workshops, but this is going to be online so anybody can attend. Everybody who registers for it also gets the replay of the event so you can watch it back in case you next year's coming up or we got more than one holiday coming up. Anyways, y'all, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.